CMHA Mental Health Week is here, and this year the theme is My Story. And so I wanted to tell you a little bit about my story and the story of Qualia Counselling Services. I am Thomas Brown. I am one of the founders of Qualia Counselling Services and one of the current co-owners, along with my colleague and dear friend, Charity Fleming. So my personal story starts over in the prairies in Alberta, where I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere, essentially, in a warm community of mostly farmers and people connected to agriculture. It was a place where there was sort of implicit hospitality and community and connection. And it was a really lovely place to grow up. And I really appreciate that element of my story. Another element of that part of my story is that there was a conservative piece to that community, and it was a piece that I didn't always fit in with. And there were times when that was difficult, and there were times when I was bullied in middle school and even into high school. And some of that stuff has sort of stuck with me. And of course, that's not the only thing that is part of my story. However, I have had to work on my mental health over the years, sometimes in sort of direct ways, sometimes in indirect ways. And I think really that we all need to attend to our mental health and work on it. When I graduated from my master's degree a couple of years ago, I opened up Qualia Counseling Services, and I wanted it to have that same sort of feel of community and connection and hospitality, kind of like where I grew up. And so we really worked to create a space where people felt comfortable to come in, maybe sit down, share their story, share their narrative, and feel safe in a space where they can do that. And on the other side of that, I wanted to make sure that people were getting top-notch care for their mental health challenges, for their struggles, and to get support with what they were dealing with in their lives. And so, sort of that's built into the fabric of Qualia Counseling Services. And Charity and I, at this point, both really work to create that sense of community and connection, while at the same time creating opportunities for really good training for our staff and really great services for the people who come to Qualia Counseling for help with their mental health challenges. Our story is ongoing. We've been open for 13 years, and we have several locations and are growing a little bit more still, because we want our story to be able to connect with other people's stories so that we can offer this sort of duality of hospitality and warmth, along with really great care for your mental health challenges and for your mental health needs. So that's a little bit about my story and the story of Qualia Counseling Services. Thanks a lot for listening.